Take it whenever.
Hi, welcome to the costume shop. Today we're going to learn how to oil and thread a machine and learn some basic stitching. So what you want to do is take your oil. We're only going to take one drop onto the back of the little chamber of secrets here. So we're going to open the case door and remove the bobbin case by taking the lever, opening our oil, and just dropping one drop into the back wall here behind there. You get one. There we go. And that is nice and oiled. And so our machine is ready to use. To make sure your machine is ready, you want to have your stitch length for a basic stitch at about 2.5. So this lever here has a white line on the side, and you can rotate it to the right to go upwards, so that will be a smaller stitch, and downward to go larger stitching. So we want to go down so that the white is at to wherever we want our stitch. And you're ready for basic. So what you want to do is take your spool and go on the spool pin back here. We want our spool to spin counterclockwise, and then you're going to take your thread and put it to the thread guide in the back here, and that just goes right underneath into the hook. Then we're going to take it through the thread tension slot right down the middle, so it comes out from into the front of the machine. And now we take it up through this one, which is just up right there, and then through the take-up lever, which you want to make sure is always at the top, which you can do by the hand wheel. We want to go in this hole, and we have this dandy little pathway to go through right there, and then back down towards the needle. At the top of the needle, we want to take it around and through that little guide right there, and then we're ready to put it through the needle. The hole of the needle is towards the bottom, and put it right through, pull it through the back, and then put your presser foot up, which is in the back, the lever, through this slot here so it's in the center hole, and pulled back a bit. Top thread ready to go, and so now we're going to do the bobbin. We're going to open the chamber of secrets again, and out will come your bobbin case, which you want to take out just by using the lever here. So you hold that lever and remove the bobbin case, and then you have your bobbin thread, which you want to have going clockwise out. So pull about 4 to 6 inches out, place it in the bobbin clockwise, bobbin case, and then you're going to feed this thread through this little slot right here, right there, and then back behind this over casing. It goes right in there, and then you'll hear it click through in between those two little hooks. Your bobbin is now ready to go in. Pull out the lever again and hold on tight. You're going to place the center of the bobbin hole onto this pin inside, which has been nice and freshly oiled. Click it inside and make sure your thread is on, make sure your thread's on the right side of that up there. Click it inside, and you're ready to bring up the bottom thread to connect to the top thread. Put your presser foot up, hold this at a slight angle, using the hand wheel, this here, turn towards you so the needle will go down and then up, and once your needle is all the way up again, you can go ahead and pull on the thread, and you'll see a small loop come up from the bottom thread, and then using a pencil or a pair of scissors or other object, you're going to go ahead and bring it back through so that each thread is now up together and pulled back a few inches. Now that your machine is threaded, you can go ahead and start stitching. So take your fabric, and if you want to create specific seams, you can go on either of these lines. Line it up, and now we'll just do a basic stitch. So our stitching was here at 2. Place your fabric where you would like it to begin. and place the presser foot down. There's a lever directly behind that will help you with that. This is your pedal that will do the same function as the hand wheel here. And you go ahead and press. In a basic stitch, you want to go forward and then do a tacking stitch by going backwards. Your tacking stitch will be used with this lever that we use to change the width, just by pressing upwards, and that will make the feed dogs here reverse the fabric. So if we go forward, and then for extra security we do a tacking stitch, go backwards. And now that you've gone backwards and forwards, you can go ahead and put your stitch all the way through. Once you get to the end, you want to do a tacking stitch again so that it's secure at the end. Go backwards and forwards, and you're through. And so now you want to be sure that your take-up lever is all the way at the top and your needle's at its highest position. Remove the presser foot, pull the strings back, and clip at the knife at the back. Be sure to leave some extra tail at the end for your next stitch. Now, the last skill today is a basting stitch, which is used for really quick, simple sewing that can later be removed. So the better the basting stitch is for a larger width of the length of the stitch. The length of the stitch is essential in a basting stitch. So we'll take the width down to 4 and go ahead. So we put it in just like so, go down. There's no need to do a tacking backward stitch because it's the basting and it will just be longer. So it goes along, and as you can see the stitches are much longer in this one. All the way down and back and cut. So there's your 3 basic stitches and the threading of a machine. Thanks for joining us.